Hey guys, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be talking to you about Wiggles here. So Wiggy is my 4-year-old homebred. If you guys saw the last video of Cal going out on his break, you saw that Wiggy came and is here in his place. Wiggy I broke in at the end of last year, so as like a 3.5-year-old, and then he went on a break and then I brought him back into work. Are you going to keep wiggling around? And then I brought him into work at the start of this year and he did a little bit. He actually had a chip in a joint, which is like relatively common in horses. So got that taken out, and then he had to be on a break for a bit. And honestly, I just never really found the time to get him back into work. It sounds so bad, but it was so busy here. I had like a million horses for clients. His skin is so bad, guys. It's like really grotty. So I gave him a bath yesterday and I'm hoping it's going to just clear up with some TLC, but I think I'm gonna be brushing dandruff out of it for quite a while. But yes, anyway, he has just done nothing all summer basically. So now he's back in work. It's time for him to be a big boy. The plan for him is to ride him for a little bit over the winter, and then I'm probably not even shot. Ride him for a little bit over the winter, and then he's going to go out on a break for about a month, and then he'll come back into work as a 5-year-old and start going to shows, which is so exciting. Like, I just feel like it's been so long since I had a homebred in work. Okay, sorry. It's been so long since I started a homebred. So the last ones were Cal and Dali, and like Dali's 9 now. So it's been a while, but I just love it. It's so exciting. It's so rewarding. I just love the young horses so much. So, look guys, it's got an actual tail now. If you guys remember from last time, one of the young horses ate all his tail and he had no tail, and it was just not a good time. Anyway, so with Wiggy, what do we need to work on? He's got a big problem, which is he's got a teeny tiny little bum, a bit like myself. He's just got this tiny bum. It's like a little triangle. I'm going to show you from above because that's where it's most obvious. I feel like from the side doesn't give you a clear view. From the back and from above, you can really see he's lacking a lot of strength. So you just need a lot of the gym. So he needs a lot of pushing from behind. So Wiggy has only been in work about a week at the moment. So he really isn't doing a huge amount. But he really remembers the basics. Delphi, honestly, all right, I'm just going to take that down because you're just going to keep dragging it around. And you can take that as well. Sorry the yard is a mess, guys, but some horses keep knocking everything off the racks. So I can't remember what I was saying. I am just bringing him back into work. He really remembers everything from before. He's really like calm, rides in kind of a nice outline. He can go a little bit behind the vertical because he's weak behind and he's not pushing from behind, and that's why he goes behind the vertical. So yeah, he just basically needs to get stronger, and then I'm going to slowly start doing some jumping, having some fun. Jumping is a great way to develop their strength, you know, so using it correctly. So I don't want to push him, but for sure I want to get him jumping a little bit. He's actually never jumped under saddle, which is mad because I love jumping, but you have to do a lot of flat work, guys. Got to do the flat work. So today I'm going to do some exercises. I'm going to just show you how he's going and then do a little bit of raised trotting poles, which he's never done under saddle, I don't think. So we'll see how he goes with that. And yeah, just show you how he's going because I love him so much. He's so cute, isn't he? He's such a sweet boy. He's so big. God, I can't believe how big he's grown. He's bigger than both his parents. He's way bigger than Welbeck, his mum, and he is bigger than his dad. For sure. So I don't know how that's happened. I don't know where that came from, Wiggy. Huh? Where did that come from? And he obviously doesn't really stand still, although I know I'm being really pedantic, like he's taken 2 steps and I'm like, he doesn't stand still, but I'm really strict. They have to stand still. So he's still learning that, but he is being quite a good boy, standing here, because I don't usually tack him up in the middle of the yard. It's just for the video. Good boy, I know. You're all over the place. Back and forth, back and forth. He says, I don't know where to go. What am I meant to be doing? This isn't normal at all. And Dad's going to come and video me, and I'm going to see if he's going to put a microphone on and we can listen to him giving me some instruction. Because we know he loves to teach me. Because he's the boss, isn't he? He's the boss. You're such a good boy, Dally. All right, we'll better get going and get riding. Also, look at his cute little mane. It's so teeny tiny. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, let me show you his bum. So you can see, look. It's like a triangle, huh? I think you can really tell here he's lacking a lot of muscle and a lot of muscle. He's not standing square. That's why he's so crooked. He's not that crooked, but yeah, he's definitely lacking a lot of muscle because he actually has a very big front end and a very big neck. And then quite a small hindquarters in comparison. So we need to make sure that's nice and strong. Oh, he's hearing Dad. You videoing?
I think I'm videoing, yeah. I am indeed.
Dad's all freaked out by these microphones.
Guys, I have a microphone on me.
He wasn't even videoing, we were just talking and he was like, is this recording me right now? No, they're not that good. Well, I hope this is working because it's my first time using the 2 microphones together. So
I'm sure it will, Holly.
We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But this is my Wiggles. As you can see, he's super quiet. I have been lunging him before riding him. This is my first day not lunging him before riding him. Yesterday, he had 2 days off and I lunged him and he did the most pathetic attempt at a buck. He kind of jumped up in the air and did a buck and then just stopped. He gave himself a fright. And then I flicked on the whip and he did it one more time and then he just stopped. I'm not afraid is basically what I'm kind of getting at here. But yeah, Dad obviously loves him, don't you, Dad?
I do indeed. I have a special place in my heart for this horse.
Yeah, because he was very, very sick when he was a young horse and Dad literally single-handedly nursed him back to health because I was in Australia and anyway, it was just such a disaster of a scenario. But I'm so glad you're here with us, Wiggy. And thank you to Dad. So I'm going to get going, do a little bit of trotting around, and then I'll catch up with you guys when we're doing more of the exercises. Thanks, Dad.
No worries, Holly. And guys, you know what we were looking for, aren't we? A little buck.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he's going to. Oh. No. No, he's such a good boy. Oh, I don't know what the range is on these microphones. I would say not very far because I got the cheapest ones. But hopefully the length of the arena, at least. But yeah, he's so sweet and so easy. Aren't you, Mr. Man? And I have a schooling whip if I need it. Because he's just a baby and he does run out of steam quite quickly, I would say. Come on, dollface. Good boy.
Doesn't seem like a book, guys.
I'm not used to people being able to hear what I'm saying under my breath.
You're not used to what?
That bloody Dad, he's so annoying. I only use him for videos.
Oh. This is great. I get to hear everything she says. A stealthy neighing in the background.
So you can see, he's just a baby. He's wobbling around. He's going left and right. I'm having to put my leg on left and right as he wobbles. Sometimes he goes a little bit against the bit. Sometimes he curls behind the vertical. Sometimes he stretches, which is obviously what I would like.
Did you do something to his mane?
Did I do something to his mane?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was like a mohawk, guys. It was so bad. Right, I think I'm going to do the schooling whip. We've run out of steam.
And action.
Action. We have a schooling whip. With the babies, I do often ride with a schooling whip because I just want them to be forward. Like, I don't want to have to be kicking and kicking and kicking and then they go dead. I want to squeeze and then he goes forward. And then there's no kind of like them going dead to the leg and not really, again, pushing, which is what I want from him. I want him to push forward and work his booty. We were talking about how he doesn't have a big bum, Dad. Thoughts?
I'm sorry?
We were talking about how he doesn't have a big bum.
He doesn't?
No. See how he's got the big shoulder and the big neck?
Oh yeah, but that'll grow.
And wow, a beautiful counter if I'd asked for that. Whoa. So there, the reason he was striking on the wrong lead was because he was moving away from the whip. And when they move away from the inside, they fall out through the outside shoulder and then they strike off on the incorrect lead. So that's why when you ask them to canter, the reason your outside leg goes back is to stop the outside leg, to stop the outside front leg falling out. So I put the schooling whip into my outside hand to stop that, and then immediately is on the correct lead. So just random fact for you guys. I'm going to go down the line of poles. Well done. I say he's doing a big jump, which is no problem. But I find that he falls in a little bit on the left rein. He's a little bit stiffer. Like that turn is like so abrupt. On the right rein, he falls out. So as he falls in on the left rein and falls out on the right rein, makes sense. So that's smoother because he's not falling in, but equally he is kind of falling out, so not ideal.
Seems like how fit you get riding a horse. If I was doing that, I'd be in bits. I'd be pointy.
Well done, Wiggles. That was really good. All right. So get the softness back. Good. And trot. Well done. Well done, Wiggle. So now we've warmed up and actually done probably a whole session in a 4-year-old's mind. I'm going to do the trotting poles. So I'm going to walk him through them first, just so he has been through them. I always put the straightening poles on because that straight out the shoulder. Because babies are super wobbly, but if they always kind of end up being a little bit crooked, they can very quickly become a little bit one-sided, which we obviously don't want. So if you're just always have the straightening poles, they just get used to always just going straight. The same as when they start jumping, I often put the straightening poles on. And obviously here I want him to develop both hindquarters equally, whereas if he's a little bit favoring one, he'll kind of probably go a bit crooked and then only work the one that he's finds easy anyway, which is opposite of what we want. So I'm gonna have a little trot down them. And with the trotting poles and babies, they're gonna hit them, they're gonna stumble over them, they're gonna do all sorts of ridiculous things, and it doesn't matter one bit as long as he's straight and forward, and as long as you don't, catch them in the mouth. You just need to keep your balance and let them find the way, and make sure your approach and your getaway is correct. So you're just always training the jump, because if he falls in or falls out around the corners to pulls, he's going to do that to a jump as well. So just going to put in the good habits now. So nice and straight, outside leg. Very good. Straight the whole way down, so he's wobbling to the left. Lovely. Now Dad's going to put 2 of them up as race trotting poles, please. So if you're very lucky, as I am, to have your very own daddy-o here, I would highly recommend having them on hand for this exercise, because they be knocking these down a lot, like a lot. And if you're getting up and down off this 4-year-old every time they knock one of these down, your leg is going to be sore and your horse's back is going to be sore. But the thing is, you gotta let them knock them. You have to let them knock them, because they gotta learn. Good boy. He's done all his falling on the lunge.
Don't tell her. She's
So hopefully he won't today. A little bit crooked. Good boy. All right, I think we're ready for the big guns. I think we're ready for all 4, Daddy-o.
All 4.
Thank you. So you can also see I'm coming off both reins every time, because we need to keep that evenness. I feel like his left hind's probably a little bit weaker, just with the way he doesn't want to bend to the left as much. He probably just doesn't want to put his weight on that. Totally normal. Every horse and person ends up being a little bit one-sided. He's just been left to his own devices for about 4 years, so he's going to have his favoured way of going. Just like I'm right-handed and my dad's left-handed. There's a fun fact for you guys. See how more entertaining these videos are when I'm just yapping away? It's more entertaining for me anyway. Well done, Wiggles. All right, we'll put them all up and then just do it twice more. He's getting a bit tight. Thanks,
Will I
Dad.
put them up?
Yeah, all up. The assistant has put them all up for me. I've not had to do much heavy lifting so far, but it could change now that they've gone up. Again, look, these are tiny, but he's just a baby. He's been in work a week. Oh, look at that. Right, so he actually had to try for the first time that time. And I don't mind, his head's a bit up, he's a bit hollow, like he's just working it out. I just encourage him to go a little bit soft. And then through the actual exercise, I just give him a loose rein and he can just find his balance. Boy, Dad's got, oh, what? He didn't knock any of them down.
Sorry?
Did he not knock any of them?
No.
What a star.
He's very careful, Holly.
I thought Dad was finally going to have to earn his keep, but we'll go again, Wiggy.
I told him not to knock at me to make my life easier.
Good boy, Wiggles. So he went a bit crooked there, and by a bit crooked I mean he went totally to the right. Okay. So thank you, Wiggy, for showing the realities of young horses. He's kind of trying to bounce them, so I'm going to just use a little bit of... Good boy. That was so good. I was going to use a bit of my upper body to kind of slow him down, and he was super. Well done, Wigs.
Well done, young man.
Well done, little
That's
man.
fantastic effort.
All right, so totally obviously going to leave him on that note, because he went from falling over it to actually trying there to get his little legs out of the way. He is a big boy, so I'm going to take my time with him. What do you think, Dad's first time watching me ride him this year?
Oh no, I love it. It gives me it makes me feel so nice to watch him, to watch you ride around on him, honestly.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yes.
I was just saying, like, it feels like so long since I started a homebred, and like to think about competing him next year is so exciting to me. It's a pity I didn't really get time for him this year, but I think no harm. He's such a big boy.
Yeah.
And he's got this bum to work on, don't you, Dollface? But yeah,
it's a special feeling to see you ride the horses that are bred here.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's so nice.
So our little Castle Lost boy is going to keep tipping away with this kind of work, and I'll probably catch up with you guys in a few weeks with him when he's doing a little bit more, or maybe his first jump. which I've never jumped him, Dad, under saddle.
Really?
Never.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that'll be very
We have to
exciting.
video that.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Dad, thanks to you for picking up poles and videoing and speaking a few words.
That's my job, isn't it?
That's what I pay you for. He doesn't get paid. He doesn't get paid. Okay, I'll see you guys. Thanks so much for watching.